Were there other Anabaptist rebellions like the one in Munster? If you're curious about whether the dramatic and intense Anabaptist rebellion in Munster was a one-off event, or if there were other similar uprisings, you're about to find out. The Anabaptist movement, which emerged during the Protestant Reformation, was diverse and had various factions, each with their own beliefs and practices. While the Munster Rebellion was one of the most notorious, it wasn't the only instance of Anabaptist radicalism. After the Munster Rebellion was crushed in 1535, the Anabaptist movement did not disappear but instead fragmented into different groups. One of these groups was the Batenburgers, led by Jan van Batenburg. This faction continued the violent and millennialist stream of Anabaptism seen in Munster. They believed in polygamy and justified the use of force against those outside their sect. The Batenburgers went underground after the suppression of the Munster Rebellion, often posing as Catholics or Lutherans to avoid persecution. Another significant development was the emergence of the Mennonites, led by Menno Simons and the brothers Obi and Dirk Phillips. This group rejected the violent and radical doctrines of the Munster Anabaptists and instead preached a faith based on nonviolence, compassion, and love for enemies. This non-resistant branch of Anabaptism became a distinct and peaceful movement, contrasting sharply with the violent uprising in Munster. In the aftermath of the Munster Rebellion, there were attempts to maintain unity among the various Anabaptist groups. For example, in August 1536, leaders of different Anabaptist factions met in Bocholt to discuss their differences, particularly on issues like polygamous marriage and the use of force against non-believers. However, this meeting did not prevent the fragmentation of the Anabaptist movement, and different groups continued to follow their own paths. While there were no other rebellions as dramatic or well-known as the Munster Rebellion, the Anabaptist movement continued to have radical elements and diverse interpretations of their faith. The legacy of the Munster Rebellion, however, remained a significant turning point, marking the end of Anabaptist political ambitions and leading to stringent measures by both Catholic and Lutheran authorities to suppress any future radical movements.